Have you ever noticed? There are some women who seem completely unstoppable. No matter what obstacles are thrown their way, they turn every hurdle into a stepping stone to climb even higher. They command the room the moment they walk in, whether it's in the corporate world, their marriages, or their social circles. When you see these powerful women, you naturally want to be around them. You respect them, and you're careful not to cross their boundaries. Most people look at them and wonder, how does she do it? What's her secret? Was she just born with a special talent? The answer is no. They have simply grasped a profound truth that very few women ever realize. As the great thinker Carl Jung said, a strong person is one who has made peace with their inner shadow. And today, I'm going to teach you the 7 concrete principles these women apply in their daily lives. But let me be clear, this video isn't about empty motivation or fluffy toxic positivity. The 7 secrets you're about to hear have the power to fundamentally transform your life. These are real, actionable, life-changing strategies. I will walk you through exactly how to apply them in your career, your marriage, as a mother, as a friend, and most importantly, within your own inner world. By the end of this video, you won't even want to go back to your old self, because a new woman will be born, a woman who knows her worth, draws her success from within and says, I can. And don't get it wrong, being strong doesn't mean being hard. Being a powerful woman means knowing how to be both soft and rock solid at the same time. If you're ready, let's open the door to that limitless source of power with the first secret. Secret 1. Master self-reliance. The most striking trait of successful, powerful women is this: they are self-sufficient. What does that mean? It means they don't outsource their sense of value. Their confidence is fueled from within, not by the applause of others. These women don't need anyone to validate their existence. Before making a move, they might gather perspectives, but they always make the final call themselves. They test the opinions of others, but they don't let those opinions run their lives. They dress for themselves, they eat for themselves, and they never view themselves as less than anyone else. Stop for a second and ask yourself honestly, how many people's opinions did you seek before making a decision today? If I do this, what will they think? If I wear this, will they like it? If I apply for this job, will they support me? If you are constantly seeking external validation, you've handed your power over to someone else. You're high when they say yes, and you crash when they say no. This is an endless cycle of permission seeking. Validation for success, validation for beauty, validation for talent. A powerful woman has broken those chains. She knows one thing clearly: you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to fill your own interior first. How do you do this? You must recognize your own strengths, talents, and wins, completely independent of what anyone else says. Maybe your strength is problem solving. While everyone else panics in a crisis, you stay calm and find the exit. Maybe your talent is connecting people. Maybe your success is your sheer grit. The fact that once you set a goal, you never back down. These are the fuels for your inner power. Your boss might not notice. Your partner might not praise you. Your friends might overlook it. It doesn't matter. This is your power, your success, your truth. Ask yourself, what have I actually achieved? What hardships did I overcome? Which battles did I fight and win? Carl Jung said, individuation is to stop looking for your value in the eyes of others. When you recognize your own light, whether others see it or not becomes irrelevant, because a diamond knows its value even in total darkness. Secret 2. Break the negative spiral. Now you know how to build your foundation, but be careful. Outside there are forces waiting to tear that foundation down. Think of it as a negative spiral. Are there people like this in your life? I bet there are. Maybe it's a colleague, a family member, or an old friend. For them, everything is impossible. Every opportunity is a risk. Every success is just luck. Every move forward is dangerous. Their vocabulary is filled with no, hard, and impossible. They see the flaws in every opportunity. They've made negativity a lifestyle. And sadly, every word they speak pulls them further down. It's tragic, right? But here's the danger. The negative spiral wants company. It wants to pull you in too. When you present a new idea, they'll give you 20 reasons why it will fail. When you start a new project, they'll recount every horror story they've ever heard. After spending time with them, you feel drained, discouraged, and unmotivated. Negativity is contagious. Do you know what a powerful, successful woman does? She doesn't fight the negativity. She doesn't try to fix it. She doesn't try to save those people. Why? Because she knows if you wrestle in the mud, you can't come out clean. What she does instead is maintain her distance. One of the most vital tools for success is setting boundaries. When someone starts spiraling, she changes the subject. She might listen politely, but she doesn't invest her energy. If necessary, she gracefully exits the room. I hear your concerns, but I see things differently. Let's talk about this another time. I'm trying to keep my energy focused right now. You don't have to be mean, you just have to protect your mental space and your success frequency. This isn't being cold, it's being smart. When you stay strong and positive, you bring way more value to the world. You're no use to anyone if you're drowning in someone else's gloom. Secret 3. Reframe past failures. How many mistakes are you still carrying around? Think about it. That failed business idea, the startup that didn't take off, the job choice that didn't pan out, that bad decision, that missed opportunity. I should have taken that offer. I should have started that project. I should have trusted myself more. These are anchors. When you try to move forward, they pull you back. In every new step, you hear the echoes of those mistakes whispering to you to play it safe. They force you to live in the past. As long as you carry that weight, you will never reach your full potential. You'll stay stagnant. A powerful woman views these failures as data. She refuses to be a victim. She knows that failure isn't an end, it's feedback. What did that failed idea teach you? Maybe the importance of market research. What did that startup give you? Maybe risk management skills or financial literacy. What did that wrong job show you? Maybe exactly what you don't want, which is just as valuable as knowing what you do want. This is exactly what Jung meant by individuation. Integrating the pieces of your past, the mistakes and the shadows, and learning from them to become a more powerful whole. How do you do this? Think of that mistake, acknowledge the disappointment. Don't ignore it. Let yourself feel it one last time. Then tell yourself, this failure does not define me, it was an experience. I am taking the lesson and leaving the rest behind. I am moving forward, stronger. Drop a comment below with that sentence. I want to see how many women are choosing to stop being victims and start being powerful. The moment you do this, you'll feel the weight lift. You'll see your confidence return. Secret 4. Invest in your vitality. We've talked about success, career, and projects. But there's a critical side of the equation that many people ignore. If you neglect this, even the most brilliant career will eventually burn out. I'm talking about your health. It is your greatest asset. Now be honest, how are you treating that asset? Are you skipping breakfast to rush to a meeting? Is your lunch a fast food meal eaten in front of a computer? Are you sleeping 5 hours and saying, "I'm fine"? Have you skipped the gym for weeks because things are just too busy? Are you forgetting to drink water? Do you keep pushing back your checkups? Powerful, successful women know that health and success are inseparable. One cannot be sustained without the other. No matter how mentally tough you are, if your body is depleted and your energy is zero, your success won't last. The modern world taught women to work constantly, produce constantly, and be perfect constantly. But they forgot one truth. Success comes from energy, and energy comes from health. As Jung said, the body and mind are not separate. He who neglects the body neglects his power. A powerful woman owns her health. She doesn't make excuses. She puts it at the top of her priority list. This isn't just about looking good. This is about peak performance. Quality sleep dictates your concentration tomorrow. Exercise increases your stress tolerance. Nutrition fuels your decision-making. Every investment you make, that morning run, that healthy meal, those 8 hours of sleep, is a direct investment into your success capital. How you treat your body determines how long you can stay in the game. Secret 5. Cultivate deep focus. Where is your mind right now? For most of us, the answer is everywhere. We're in a meeting thinking about tomorrow's presentation. We're with our kids checking emails. We're working on a project but scrolling through social media. We are either stuck in the past, "I should have handled that meeting differently," VE, or we're anxious about the future. What if this fails? What if I don't get the promotion? Our minds are constantly jumping, but in that jumping, we miss the only thing that matters. The now. The only time where success is actually created. Your power is wasted on two things: past regret and future anxiety. They are like leaks in your gas tank. A powerful woman has mastered the art of focus. She knows how to anchor her mind to the present moment. This is called deep focus. It sounds simple, but it's a superpower. Let's try it for just 1 minute. Whatever you are doing right now, be 100% there. If you are watching this video, just watch the video. Don't check your phone. Don't think about dinner. Just be here. That is the beginning of power. Powerful women practice this total presence throughout the day. When they work on a project, they are only on that project, not on notifications. When they are in a meeting, they are fully in the room. When they make a decision, they analyze the current data, not their past fears. This isn't about not thinking. It's about being the master of your attention, not its slave. When you stop scattering your power and start laser focusing it on the present, your productivity will skyrocket. Secret 6. The power of no. No. Only 2 letters. Yet for many women, it is the hardest word to say. We want to be liked. We want to be helpful. We want to be the woman who does it all. And eventually, we end up crushed under the weight of things we shouldn't even be doing. We say yes to meetings that don't need us. Yes to meaningless projects. Yes to every request for help. But do you realize that every time you say yes to something unimportant, you are saying no to your own priorities? Every yes to a pointless meeting is a no to your strategic goals. A powerful woman knows that no is a strategy. It is the invisible shield that protects your time, your energy, and your focus. She knows that a woman who says yes to everything can't be great at anything. Her power is too diluted. To say a powerful yes to your big dreams, your career, and your growth, you must learn to say no to the noise. It will be hard at first. People might get annoyed, they might say you've changed, But over time, you'll see that those who truly value you will respect your boundaries. Those who don't, they shouldn't be on your journey anyway. Saying no isn't selfish. It's an act of focus. It's knowing the value of your own power. Secret 7. Define your own metric, the liberation of the soul. The final secret is perhaps the most liberating of them all. You must define success on your own terms. There is a profound truth that very few women ever fully grasp. Success is not a destination determined by a map someone else drew for you. It is a state of being that you define from within. Since the moment we are born, society attempts to hand us a yardstick. The media, our families, our peers, they all have a version of who you should be. They whisper, or sometimes scream, that you should reach a certain position by a certain age. They tell you how much you should earn, what your relationship status should look like, how many followers should validate your existence, and even how you should age. And so, we fall into the most dangerous trap of all, the comparison game. You look at another woman's highlight reel and compare it to your behind the scenes. You measure your growth against someone else's season, and with every comparison, a piece of your power withers away. You feel exhausted, inadequate, and never enough. But remember what Carl Jung said: until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. If you do not consciously choose your own metrics, you will spend your life living out someone else's script, and you will never be satisfied because you are wearing a suit of armor that was never forged for your body. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah was 39, a brilliant manager who felt like a failure because she wasn't in the C-suite yet like her college peers. She was drowning in should-haves. But when she looked deeper, she realized she didn't actually want the CEO chair. She wanted the impact she was already having. She valued the mentorship she gave her team, the peace of her home, and the integrity of her work. The moment she stopped using the world's yardstick and started using her own, her energy shifted. She stopped competing and started evolving. And ironically, that newfound radiance propelled her further in 2 years than a decade of stress ever did. A powerful woman is not in competition with anyone. She is her own benchmark. Her energy says, "My success is mine, yours is yours. I am not running your race. I am walking my own path, and the scenery here is beautiful." That, my friend, is not just success. It is sovereignty. There is no going back now. You have seen behind the curtain. You have the keys to the kingdom. These are the 7 pillars of the unstoppable woman. Write them on your heart, not just on a piece of paper. Master self-reliance. Stop being a beggar for external validation. Fill your own cup until it overflows, and give only from the surplus. Break the negative spiral. You are the architect of your environment. Build walls of boundaries around your peace and walk away from the mud of negativity. Reframe past failures. Stop carrying the ashes of yesterday. Take the wisdom, burn the regret, and use the heat to forge your future. You are not a victim. You are a graduate of your own life. Invest in your vitality. Your body is the temple of your ambition. Honor it. Rest is not a luxury. It is the fuel for your revolution. Cultivate deep focus. Own the now. Stop scattering your light. A laser can cut through steel because it is focused. Be the laser in a world of flickering candles. The power of no. Every no to the unimportant is a sacred yes to your destiny. Protect your time like the treasure it is. Define your own metric. Stop the comparison. Your life is an original masterpiece. Don't die a boring copy of someone else's expectations. The initiation. Your final mission. This is the moment of choice. I have done my part. I have handed you the map, the compass, and the torch. But I cannot walk the path for you. That is the one thing you must do alone, and it is where your true glory lies. This power we've spoken about, it's not something you need to go out and find. It's not something you need to buy or earn. It is already breathing inside you. You don't need to create the sun, you just need to clear the clouds that have been hiding it. You don't need to become more. You need to stop settling for less. Here is your mission. I want you to take this seriously. Pick just one of these 7 secrets, the one that made your heart beat a little faster, the one that felt like a challenge. Apply it this very week. Make it your obsession, and then I want you to anchor this shift in reality. Drop a comment below and type these words with absolute conviction. Today, I choose to be an unstoppable woman. This is not just a comment on a video. This is an intention. This is a frequency shift. The moment you type it, you are notifying your subconscious that the old rules no longer apply. You are signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive what you are worth. If you are ready to claim your throne, if you are ready to be part of this rising tide of conscious, powerful women, subscribe now. Join this circle of growth. Like this video, not for me, but so the algorithm finds the next woman who is crying out for this exact message. The world doesn't need more good girls who follow the rules until they disappear. The world needs you. Raw, powerful, focused, and utterly unstoppable. Take a deep breath. Feel the strength in your spine. Remember who you are, because you were never meant to fit in. You were born to lead your own life. Take care of yourself, because you are the greatest miracle you will ever witness.